What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to Makeup Geek 1021. Today we will be going over one of my favorite DC Comics superheroes, Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern. If you enjoyed the video, by all means, leave a like and of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hal Jordan is born in Coast City, California to Martin and Jessica Jordan. Hal, as a child, idolizes his father, who is a test pilot that works for Ferris Aircraft. As a boy, Hal faces his greatest fear when his father dies in a plane accident right in front of him. Hal's mother, distraught over her husband's death, forbids Hal from ever going back to Ferris Aircraft again. However, Hal defies his family's wishes and he pursues a career in the U.S. Air Force on his 18th birthday. However, when Hal's mother eventually is ailing and dying, she refuses to see her middle child due to his career as a pilot. Hal, wanting to see his mom before she dies, becomes dishonorably discharged from the military. Years later, Hal meets a dying alien named Abin Sur, a member of the Green Lantern Corps who crash lands in the California desert. Hal learns he is the one selected to take up Abin Sur's mantle of being a Green Lantern and is selected to serve for Sector 2814. Hal develops a friendship with his mentor, fellow Green Lantern Sinestro, but Hal learns Sinestro has gone rogue and is using his position as a Green Lantern to spread fear and dictatorship to his home planet. Hal ultimately testifies at Sinestro's trial, and Sinestro is kicked out of the Lantern Corps, growing to despising his former friend and swearing his revenge. Hal continues working at Ferris Aircraft, and he pursues his boss romantically, the beautiful Carol Ferris, who goes on to be the Star Sapphire. Hal, over the years, develops close friendships with his two best friends, Barry Allen, the Flash, and Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow. Hal additionally holds onto friendships with both Oliver and Barry's sidekicks, Wally West and Roy Harper, and even takes Roy under his wing when Roy becomes addicted to heroin and helps the teenager cut cold turkey with the help of Oliver's girlfriend, Dinah Laurel Lance. Hal will go on to battle Star Sapphire, Carol Ferris. Despite Hal being a ladies' man, Hal's love for Carol is so deep and strong that he's able to save Carol from the Zamorons each time that they duel. Hal is eventually overtaken by the villainous Parallax, which is part of the yellow impurity rings that the Sinestro Corps uses, since fear is the opposite of the Green Lantern's source of power, willpower. Hal becomes possessed by Parallax, and this turns him into one of the deadliest villains DC has ever had in their universe. Eventually, Hal's hometown becomes completely destroyed by Cyborg Superman, and he tries to recreate all of Coast City by just using his Green Lantern rings power alone, since the Green Lantern rings are so limitless with what they can do. Hal eventually becomes bonded with the Spectre and acts as its host, and Hal uses his newfound power to remove the evil Star Sapphire persona from his love interest Carol. In order to make up for his actions as Parallax, Hal eventually rejoins the Green Lantern Corps again and rejoins the Justice League, despite Batman actually having a huge distrust with him. Hal over the years has been part of other Lantern Corps, including Red for Rage and Orange for Greed, and even the Blue Lanterns. Considering he wields the most powerful weapon in all of DC, which essentially allows him to do whatever he wants at will, Hal is required to hold on to his strong willpower, because without it and him giving into fear or anger, it's proven those emotions can form together to create a monster.